Hey everyone, welcome to my live readings, of the Zodiac signs for 2020. I want to get right into the tea really quickly because I have a client reading. It's currently 3 o'clock, almost 3:30 here in Virginia, and I have a client reading to do at 4:30 and a class to do at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So, and I have not eaten yet today. So I just want to do a really quick reading for all the Zodiac signs for May 2020. As you all know, I stopped doing, monthly readings on my YouTube channel because it just took up way too much energy and time, and I just wanted to focus on other content. But I figured I'd come alive and do a live reading for 2020. Now, excuse all the smoke already going on in here. Typically, when I start my day, I burn some herbs on charcoal, so it cleanses my entire house, the energies in my entire house. So it's very smoky in here. I'm going to add more to the smoke because I want to cleanse my cards really quickly. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck for any past reading. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. So I also wanted to let you all know that I am available for personal readings on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. You can also schedule a reading with me directly on my website via Schedulicity. And I look forward to doing readings with you. I don't know how long I'll be on. I do have a few client readings to do, so I'm going to try and make this quick. You all are responsible for, doing the timestamps because I don't have time for that, you all. I really, really don't. I'm just here to do the reading and relay the messages to you all. So I appreciate anyone who puts the timestamps for all the Zodiac signs while I do this reading. Hi, Nurse Moonshine. Do we just ask the question live and super chat the payment? I'm actually not really doing live readings right now. I'm really kind of trying to focus on the monthly readings for the Zodiac signs. But if you do want a live reading, just check out or if you want a reading, visit my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I have clients to do after I do this video, so I just don't have time. Because if I do all 12 Zodiac signs and I do live readings, it's going to take me like 2 to 3 hours. And I just don't have 2 to 3 hours to spare currently, unfortunately. I'm a busy psychic. So let's start with Aries for May 2020. What's in store for Aries, the Zodiac sign Aries, male and female, for the month of May 2020? I hear cleansing, so maybe a lot of you are focusing on cleansing your space, decluttering your space at this time. Aries. Maybe some of you as well. This is for Moon, Sun, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, and all in between. So let's start with Aries. Hey Zuri, how are you? Thank you for being here. Welcome to the live reading for the month of May 2020. Aries, in your first house, you get the Knight of Swords. Interesting. So with the Knight of Swords, this can mean communication coming in May 2020. Whether this is you relaying communication to someone else or someone relaying communication to you. It feels like someone is like, it's almost like you want to make a decision, and then just as you're about to make a decision, someone else comes in and like either wants you to make a decision that involves them or wants you to make the opposite decision that you were going to originally make. So there's something where it's like someone also could feel you pulling away from them, Aries, and they want you back in their life. That's what I'm feeling. I'm only going to pull 4 cards for each Zodiac sign, I think. In your second house, Aries, you have the 3 of Wands. So there is a situation possibly pertaining to money that you're thinking about leaving. You also could be thinking about doing something new pertaining to your money, maybe starting a business during this time in May 2020. But I would say it's a good time to really focus on changes with your money or your career, Aries, in May 2020, because moving forward from May 2020, I feel like things are going to move quite fast for you. So it's like if by the end of May 2020, Aries, you don't have your life in the order that you want to have it in, doesn't mean you have to have it all, your ducks in a row. But if you don't have the sense of direction you want to focus on, or if you don't have, your priorities straight by the end of May, it's like it may be a little bit of uphill battle moving forward for the rest of the year a little bit. So Spirit wants you to focus on balancing your mind, focusing on your priorities in 2020. I feel like I get the 2 of Pentacles here. So it comes out also in your placement of your mind, your It also comes out in your placement of your mind. Hi, Zuri. Okay, Zuri says, I'm doing good, just currently chilling in my room. Yes, the signs. Yes. It comes out in your placements of the mind, and also, like, but there's a focus on money. Like, there's a focus, hey, Jamaican gal, there's a focus on money, there's a focus on career for May 2020 for my Aries. So this is relates to Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Any Aries placement you have in your chart, it'll relate this to you. There also could be someone coming back around by the end of the month, Aries, that you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe you were on the like a break from, a separation from, or some in some way, shape, or form that you could reconnect with by the end of the month. But it's interesting. I feel like due to the separation, it's like you've had time to kind of reassess and you've had time to focus on other things. This person has had time to do the same. But I feel like this person, instead of focusing on other things, has been focusing on you. So it's like, maybe this is the same person I'm seeing here, but it's like they want to control you. They don't want you to, to leave their side. They really want you by their side, but it's almost like they're kind of draining or they're bringing you down in some way. So even if someone comes back around, that could be a good thing or a bad thing, Aries, for May 2020. What Spirit is saying is focus on your goals, your aspirations, your money, your career, because from May onward, things are going to move really fast for Aries, okay? That's what I see. Let's move to Taurus. Hi, Faraway Tree. How are you? Faraway Tree, is that how you say your name? I'm not sure. Hey, everybody. How are you all doing? Thank you all for being here. Welcome, welcome. Let's get into Taurus. So I'm pulling 4 cards for each of the 12 zodiac signs, so this is not like too long of a live because we're already 6 minutes in. So if you think about that, like times 12, girl. But let's go ahead and get into Taurus. What's in store for Taurus from May 2020? Remember, you all, if you want a live reading, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Remember, you all are responsible for actually coming up with the timestamps. So I'm not putting the timestamps. I don't have time to put the timestamps, you all. You all will have to put the timestamps. All right? I trust that you all will put the timestamps. Yes, I'm well. Thank you. Hope you're well, too. Thank you. Hi, Ori, Tarot, and Beyond. Thank you for being here. You look like a cutie. Hi, Aisha. So how's everyone doing? Let's go ahead and get into Taurus. Taurus, you get the King of Cups, all right, in your first house. So there could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you are dealing with currently. This could be a boss. This could be a supervisor. This could be a lover, someone that you are dating or someone that's interested in dating you. This could be a father figure in some way, shape, or form. It comes out as masculine energy, all right? It actually comes out in your house of masculinity as well. So that's very interesting. So it's like Taurus, there's something where Taurus feels a bit softer, especially my male Tauruses. My Tauruses feel a little bit softer than usual. Maybe there's a situation recently that's kind of softened your heart a bit or opened your heart a bit to new possibilities, new experiences, or nostalgia of the past in some way, shape, or form with the King of Cups coming out. But regardless, it feels like there's good vibes here. There's definitely good vibes here. You could feel trapped. You could feel stuck with your money. You could feel trapped or stuck when it comes to your career or your job or your home in some way, shape, or form. It's like there's certain changes you want to make, but it's like May is not the month to make these changes for Taurus. That's what I'm feeling, unfortunately. I feel like May for Taurus is a month of just kind of honestly relaxing, chilling, and like taking stock of what all has gone on, and up till now, and also like what you want. Like it feels like May is the month of planning because I'm getting planning so far. It's like planning for your future, Taurus. It's like because there's something where you had plans, you had a certain direction that you wanted things to go in, but maybe because of the coronavirus or things out of your control, it like went haywire. So it's like either new plans need to come into fruition or you need to adjust for current plans that you already have for your life. Hi, Janie. How are you? Yes, of course. I figured, I don't do these monthly readings too often, so I was like, let me go ahead and give my people the tea for May. I get the Magician, Taurus, in your placement of communication, the mind, intellect. So there is something where it's like where there's a will, there's a way. All right, so it's like even if you stumble upon blockages, Taurus, this month in May 2020, know that where there's a will, there's a way. You just have to make do with what you have currently. You know, it's almost like, I don't know, maybe you want a car, you know, but you have to make do with what you have currently. Maybe you're using your mom's car, your brother's car, or something like that. That's okay to do right now. But in the meantime, work hard, save up, so that you also keep in mind, and I'm just using this as an example, keep in mind of the specific car goal that you want to achieve, all right? Because while you're doing whatever you're doing in the meantime, keeping your mind focused on the goal and on the bag or whatever it is, you know, at hand is actually going to elevate your energy, all right? That's the Magician card. That's elevating your energy, all right? We're taking what you have around you to elevate your energy to actually achieve and manifest your goals and what it is that you want. And I think in the end, you're going to be fine, Taurus, in May 2020. I think May 2020 for Taurus feels more so a month about balance. It feels more so a month about, you know what? Shit maybe went haywire in the past, or things didn't go the way I wanted in the past, but I've kind of made it through unscathed. You know, everything turned out okay thus far. So it's almost like you're coming out of like a period of PTSD, and it's like you're seeing the world, like you're seeing like the world for what it is. Colors are coming back to you, like you're seeing the greenery in the trees and the blue in the sky, and you're like, what the fuck was I doing that whole time, depressed or upset or focusing on that when I should have been focusing on this? So I feel like there's a whole like perception change coming with Taurus in May 2020. Let's move to Pisces for May 2020. Hey Jordan, how are you? Thank you for being here. I want this to be really quick, you all, because I have a few client readings I have to do. I have a client reading to do at 4:30, which is literally an hour from now, and another a tarot class I have to teach a student at 6 o'clock. So I'm like, I would like to eat in between then at some point, but we'll see how that goes. Pisces is next. We're on the 3rd zodiac sign, so if you're just now joining, hey everyone, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Contact me for a personal reading on my website, Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com. Okay, so that is my website. So if you want a personal reading, visit my website. I am available for readings. Currently, I only have one client. Well, actually, technically 2 clients, but I'm going to get done right after I do this live reading. So go ahead and get your reading done now. Did you do Aquarius yet? No, I didn't do Aquarius. Aquarius is like at the end of the list. Did you miss Aries? You did miss Aries. I did Aries first. So now we're doing Pisces. Pisces, your card comes out in your house of your general outlook on life. It also comes out in your physical appearance, your self-image. So there's something going on with Pisces currently where you're not necessarily seeing yourself the way you want to be seen, or you feel like other people aren't seeing you the way you want to necessarily be seen at this time with the moon card coming out. It also could deal with that you're not happy with a certain part of yourself at this time. It does feel like it could be due to some sort of negative experience you recently. Oh, you sent me $10 via PayPal. Okay, well I have to do it after I do all these live readings because, yeah. So yeah, it does feel like you may have had a negative experience, Pisces, that has caused you to not see yourself as adequate or not see yourself as worthy. But Pisces, you are worthy, you are attractive, you are beautiful. And I actually do feel like love is coming in for you, Pisces, but it's like, Pisces, you have to get into this space where you need to learn to accept love in the form it comes. Because I feel like some of you, and it's interesting because you're not usually about perfection all the time. Sometimes you can be. Your polar opposite is Virgo, and I always say polar opposites have some stuff in common. However, I feel like Pisces, there's something about love, especially my single Pisces, my 7th house in Pisces, my Venus in Pisces, where it's or even 2nd house in Pisces, where it's you're expecting things to come in a perfect, pretty package, and it's not going to come in that way. The package may be a little bit beat up. Maybe it had to go through a lot in transit, but in the same frame, it's here. All right, so it's you need to learn to accept things as they come, and it's almost like you get what you pay for. I don't know what I mean by that, and I think what I mean by that is it's you are the currency. So the effort you put into yourself is what you attract in terms of other people and other experiences. That's what I'm seeing. Thanks, everyone, for it. Okay, yeah. Hey, Lamarr, I'm back. I was having technical difficulties with your reading information. Okay, sir. Sorry about that. Yeah, Aries was first. Hi, Z. Hey, Lamarr. Thank you for my reading the other day. Oh, you're welcome. When was that? I don't even remember when I read you. When did I read you? Or I actually think I sent you an email reading, didn't I? Okay, anyway. Pisces, you get the two of Pentacles in your placement of home, family, your emotions. So there's something where Pisces is currently going through like an upgrade or a level up in terms of their self-esteem, in terms of how they view themselves. But it may come initially in the form of you feeling really bad about yourself, or you feeling really like shitty about yourself. But I feel like as May moves forward, and I think there's someone coming for you, Pisces, or some opportunity coming for you, all right, that is like going to boost your self-esteem, and it's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to come out of the blue. This could be a person, place, or thing, or some sort of opportunity, because it comes out actually in your placements of your money, your career, and things like that. So I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I would say stay focused and stay in the game, Pisces, okay? Stay in the freaking game. Don't get in your solitude. Oh my gosh, I feel so crappy. No one likes me. No one loves me. So I'm going to, isolate myself for the rest of the month. You're going to miss out on some opportunities if you do that, Pisces. So get out there and be your amazing self. Gemini's next. Let's see. Gemini for May 2020. What's in store for Gemini for May 2020? Actually, it's a donation for you. Thank you for the advice you helped me to get my new job. Really, Janie? Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Are you sure you didn't have a question? Because, I don't mind asking. I don't mind answering your question after I do this live. I really don't. Hi, Namira. I literally just did Pisces, Chantal. So now we're doing Gemini. So what's in store for Gemini for May 2020? What's in store for Geminis for May 2020? And I would really, once again, appreciate if someone could timestamp this video after I'm done. Usually when you guys timestamp like my stuff, I like delete your comments. I'm going to be honest. But for this video, I won't delete your comments. I'll keep them up. Oh, thank you, Zuri, by the way, because sometimes you guys will timestamp like the video, so I'm like, no, like, bitch, I need people to watch this whole video. That's the point of the content. So it's like, but with this, I'm not calling you a bitch, by the way. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Okay, Gemini, there's some heartbreak here going on, Gemini, with the Three of Swords coming out. There's definitely some heartbreak. There could be some regrets. There could be some slight worries. I don't feel like any major worries that are going on here, but I feel some slight worries going on here. Also could deal with a betrayal. It feels like maybe there's something going on, and I notice like this is a theme whenever I read Geminis, where it's like you have people around you who don't really appreciate you. That's what I feel. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, but there's people around you who are not appreciating you. They're not appreciating what you bring to the table, and there's an option actually for you to leave. All right, I do feel that. There's an option for you to leave. This could be a relationship. This could be a business partnership. This could be a job. All right. With the Death card coming up, there's something you're letting go of. Maybe there's something where some Gemini could have a situation with their job or with your money in some way, shape, or form that's like a letting go. Doesn't have to be directly that, but there's something about Gemini in May 2020 where there's a letting go. And I think by then we're moving into your season, actually. So that makes sense to me. It's like as we move into your season, there's like a letting go, a purging, a shedding old skin. This could be something mentally. This could be something emotionally. This could be something spiritually. But this could also be something literal as well. The Death card means a letting go, all right? But it shows up in your house of your money, your personal finances. What's your sign, Lamarr? Alan, I am a Capricorn. Thank you, Zuri. What signs are done? So far, we've done Aries, Taurus, and Pisces, and right now. I don't know why that just happened. It always does that. It's really weird. All right, anyways, I'm sorry. Gemini, you get the Justice card in your placement, actually in your placement, your natural placement. So there's something about balance needing to be restored for you in May, Gemini. There also could be a legal situation on the table for you as well. I feel like things are going to work for the most part, depending on your situation. They're going to work well for your side, whatever your side is or what it entails. So I feel balance. But in the end, there's something with Geminis where you're going through a period where like you're trying to find your direction in life. Some of you are trying to find your purpose in life. Some of you feel really disconnected from the people around you, your loved ones, your family. Some of you are also going through this weird thing with your home, also in connection to your money in some way, shape, or form. So my Geminis are going through some really weird times right now, but I feel like things will get better. You just have to be okay with letting go, but also in letting go, like put your focus, put your energy, you know, in a new direction. That's what I feel like you need to do. All right. So next we have Cancer. Did I do Cancer yet? I'm doing Cancer right now. Yeah, thank you, Killshot. I'm doing Cancer right now. So let's get into Cancer for May of 2020. What's in store for Cancer for May 2020? I have my list here, you all. I wrote it on like this piece of paper, but I have my list. So we're on Cancer next. Let's do Cancer. Cancer for 2020. We had a card fall out for you already, Cancer. Ooh, the Ten of Swords. Interesting. What does this mean? Let's see. I feel regret. There could be some regret here, Cancer, but it's something you've gone through over and over and over. This is not something you've regretted before. Like, this is something that you keep dealing with constantly. This is either something you're dealing with someone else or something you're dealing with within yourself. It's like maybe you constantly keep sabotaging yourself in love. Maybe you constantly, like, keep not getting accepted or not getting approved for something, but you're like, the issue is you're like, it's the wrong direction. It's the wrong thing for you to even putting your energy towards. Or maybe the energy you're putting towards it is the wrong energy. There's something wrong here, Cancer. That's what I'm feeling. Cancer for May 2020. You get the Three of Cups. So I actually feel like this means that you've been distracting yourself from the truth. You've been distracting yourself from thank you, Esther. You've been distracting yourself from I feel like the truth in some way, shape, or form. You've been distracting yourself by, like, you know, just having fun, you know, getting out there, you know, spending time with your friends, maybe watching a lot of TV, but like at the same time, there's something in your life, Cancer, that's like falling to the wayside, that's not being neglected. This could be a relationship, this could be your money, this could be your job. There's something where Spirit is like, okay, there's something over here spiritually, esoterically, in my mind, I'm seeing collecting dust. So it's like some sort of project you put down, some sort of idea you put down. Maybe you want to move, maybe you want to get a new job. But it's like you picked it up and then something happened, could be the coronavirus, and you put it back down. And you haven't picked it up since then. That's what I'm seeing. But it's like you're complacent with like the shitty end of the stick, almost. That's what I'm seeing. It's like you're complacent with what you're dealing with now. And I feel like what's blocking you from moving in a new direction is because like you're it's like almost kind of laziness, like procrastination. Like it's like I'm not necessarily happy with where I am right now in my life or what I'm doing right now in my life, but it stabilizes me for the most part. But at the same time, I want more, but I don't want to strive for more because I know it's going to bring a set of new challenges. It's going to bring this thing where I'm going to have to elevate and upgrade my life and be someone new. But it's like, that's actually a good thing. So I don't know why you're seeing that as a bad. I don't know why. It's almost like you're seeing change as a bad thing in May 2020, Cancer. So it's like, listen, Cancer, you've got to get out of a current situation, all right? Whether this is your home life, your family, something to do with your family, your mother, or it has something to do with your job, but there's something where it's like Spirit has been telling you, get out of this situation, get out of this shit. And you're just kind of like, well, no, you know, I'm okay. It's not the best, but you know what? Like, it's okay. It's sustaining me for now. Spirit may like throw your. I'm surprised the Tower card didn't come out, because Spirit is like, there's going to be something that may happen if you're not moving towards change in May 2020, Cancer, that is going to shake you up and force you to change your life in some way. All right, that's what I'm feeling. So Cancer, get up off your ass, stop procrastinating, and do some shit. That's what I feel with that. Sorry for cussing so much. Why have I been cussing so much lately? I'm not sure. Let's get into Virgo next, you all. Hi, Upsana. Hi, Energy Maven. How's everyone doing? Libra, Sun, Scorpio, Moon here. Yes. Let's get into Virgo. Libra's actually next after Virgo, but let's see what's going on with Virgo. What's going on with Virgo for May 2020? Virgo for May 2020. Libra, Sun, Virgo, Rising, Leo, Moon. That's so funny. I'm a Virgo Rising too. I'm a Libra Moon. So that's actually really funny. That's cool. Lamarr, you are feeling your power today. That's why your mouth is sharp. That makes sense, because I've been like cussing up a storm today. I recorded a video for you all, and I'm pretty sure I was cussing in that video too. Well, both videos, because there's a part 1 and a part 2. It's actually about the coronavirus, so look forward to that. Anyway, okay, so Virgo. Virgo, we have the Sun card coming out in your first house. So there is something where Virgo's having like a breakthrough this month. In May 2020, there's a breakthrough happening for my Virgos. It's something that you've been waiting on. It's something that you've been waiting for the dam to break. It's something that it's like, well, I'm feeling such sadness for my Virgos right now. I kind of want to cry. Virgos, you guys have been going through this thing where it's like, there's been a lot of shitty moments in my Virgos' lives lately. And you've had to suck it up. You've had to just eat shit, is what I'm feeling. And it's like, but there's like the like light of hope, or like the light at the end of the tunnel is like, it's like, okay, these things aren't going right in my life, but at least I have this. So it's like, for me as a Virgo rising, like love has been so shitty lately, but at least I have my career. At least I have my YouTube channel. At least I have the ability to make money. So it's like something like that, where it's like, at least I have this, whatever the at least I have this is going to break through for you. There's going to be a breakthrough in that area for you. That's what I'm feeling. Does that make sense? And I feel like it's interesting, because I feel like once the dam breaks, that's when everyone like rushes in and wants to be your friend again and wants to be all around you. And it's like, it's kind of like fake energy. It's like you see it as fake, but everyone else, kind of with the Virgos, are like touch and go. They never really know like what you're going through, because you kind of keep everything to yourself, Virgos. So they never really know, like, you know, okay, should I walk on eggshells right now? Are they going through something? That's how people actually are, but you just kind of see it as fake, because you're there for everyone, you know, when they need it. And it's like when you need people, there's no one around. I feel like it's because people see you as like the strong one. That's what I'm feeling. But regardless of all that, I feel like you're going through a period of growth, of evolution, of change, but also of karmic cycles. So I feel like typically this card for me means like a karmic cycle ending and a new one beginning. But it feels like, since it shows up in your placement of money, it could be related to money, or it could be related to your career. A prayer is going to be answered this month, Virgo, I feel. And I feel like whatever this is, it's been on your mind heavy. And it involves a question. Like, why am I always the one that gets the shitty end of the stick? Why am I always single? Why do I never get the job I want to have? There's something that comes through, and like, it's like a question answer. It's like you have the question, and God is going to answer it. That's what I feel. Why was I feeling this today? I always feel like I'm there for people, and when I'm upset, they just seem to disappear. Exactly. You are so right with Virgo. That's what I'm feeling. So it's like God is going to answer your prayers. God's going to answer your worries, your qualms this month in May 2020. Hi, Wise Lady. Wise Lady is a member of my YouTube channel. So thank you, Wise Lady, for becoming also the first member so far of my YouTube channel. Wise Lady, I have some content coming for you later on. Actually, today I have a part 1, which I'm going to post for the public for you all to view. But I have part 2. I'm going to post part 2 on my Vimeo and part 2 for my members only. So Wise Lady will only be able to view that video. All right, y'all others won't be able to view that, honey. No shade or tea. I love you all. All right. Anyways, back to Virgo. Virgo, you're actually getting some good cards here. Man, I'm feeling for all you Virgo placements right now. Shit has been playing like a song on replay, but everything will be okay. Exactly. So I get the Empress here in your placement of home, your placement of emotions. So I would say for my Virgos, maybe 2020 did not start the best for you all right? Maybe 2020 didn't start the best. It didn't really start the best for all of us, period, the coronavirus. But I'm speaking specifically to my Virgos. I feel like there's something where 2020 didn't start. You had high hopes for 2020, but then something happened that really brought down your, like, morale or something like that. But I feel like there's something where May boost your morale, May boost your confidence, May boost your motivation for the rest of the year. God really comes through for my Virgos in May 2020. So I don't know what y'all have been doing. Maybe y'all been doing y'all's candle work or something, but God is really coming through for Virgos in May 2020. That's what I feel. So that's exciting. Let's get into Libra for May 2020. What's in store for Libra for May 2020? Thank you all for being here. Thank you, 31 people, for being in the room. Make sure you all like the video. It's actually funny. There's 31 people in the room. Now there's 28, but it's also 31 minutes I've been on live. So I love coincidences like that. All right, so what's in store for Libra for May 2020? Hi, Lamarr. Started doing tarot readings and they are pretty accurate. That's awesome, Eunice. Billy Bone says, hi, Lamarr. I would like to make a suggestion. Can you do a reading on Lord Shiva or Goddess Parvati? Her subsequent reincarnations. I write her down. Lord Shiva. What's her name again? Lord Shiva. Goddess Parvati. Are personal readings at the end of the video? Yes, they are. So let's get into Libra for May 2020. What's in store for my Libras for May 2020? Exactly, Libras are next. There's like people looking through my window right now. I've never viewed you before, but I'm entertained, so I say yes, Killshot. Thank you for being here. Make sure you subscribe. Can you do a reading on Rihanna? Yeah, I need you to do an updated reading on her. Love coincidences too, and I'm also Capricorn Libra Moon. That's awesome. Thank you. I can imagine your energy would be similar to Goddess Parvati. I'm gonna have to look into her. But okay, let's get into Libra. Ooh, Libra, you get the 10 of Pentacles here in your first house, all right? So this is money. This is good news as well. This could be good news regarding a career or job. So if you're actually looking for a job, this could be good news regarding you getting a job or getting selected for an interview or something like that. This also comes from like Libras. I'm feeling like either some of you have been doing like certain hobbies that like you're kind of realizing can make you money, or you're like Spirit is pushing you in a direction to like allow your hobbies to make money for you. That's what I'm seeing. So there's something here, Libra, where it's like you need to be open to new ways of making money. I did read Michelle Obama, and I did mention something about her going into politics as well. So check out that reading. Just type in Lamarr Townsend Tarot, Michelle Obama. I get the 2 of Swords here in your placement of money. So I feel like also Libras, you need to start investing in yourselves. All right. This could deal with business. This could also deal with like love. Just in general, I feel like you need to start investing in yourselves more. You invest so much into other people and you get so heartbroken when you don't get that same investment back. That's what I'm feeling. You've probably gone through a heartbreak within the last 3 weeks, I would say, that has caused you to kind of like pull yourself away from people again. Because Libras have this thing where they give so much to people. People take, take, take. They leave Libra like stranded and with their wig, you know, half glued on. And then Libra has to go back into their, you know, safe space to, you know, gather themselves back together and, you know, go out into the world and smile like nothing happened and they're okay. Spirit is like, stop doing that shit and focus on you. Like, no, you know, it's almost like, and I don't mean to be too harsh, Libra, people don't care as much as you think they do. That's what I'm feeling. People don't care as much about you or your, not you specifically, but people don't care as much about your successes or your goals or your money as much as you do. That's what I'm feeling. They're too focused on themselves and their money and their goals and stuff like that. So it's like you got to pick and choose who you like surround yourself with, who you interact with, but also who you deal with. But also get creative, Libras. There's something about May 2020, like I'm getting all these creative cards. Now, I know initially they don't seem creative to you, but the placements they show up in scream creativity to me. By the way, if you want to know how I read cards, get a tarot class with me on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Okay. But Spirit is saying you like need to get creative. You need to utilize your time wisely in May 2020. There also could be some communication coming in May 2020 that is going to bring you emotional closure in some way, shape, or form, or that is it's like the tables possibly turn. But it deals with communication and it deals with emotion. So it could be maybe you felt really emotionally strong about someone and you were the one trying to make it work. And then it's like you were like, fuck it, like who gives a fuck? And then the tables turn and the other person becomes more emotionally dependent on you and tries to like communicate with you. That's what I'm feeling. So it's interesting how that's going to work out for you, Libra, because it's like you focusing on yourself is going to attract people back into your sphere that kind of lost their way with you. That's what I'm feeling. Like you being creative and you expressing your true self is going to bring people back. But it's everyone that you bring back is not going to want to, you know, you're not going to want to really deal with because some of them are time wasters and bullshitters. Zuri says, yes, I do give so much, and then I don't get much in return, so I have pulled back kind of. At this point, I'm more on my own program. Exactly. What do you recommend for us Libras to work on ourselves? Be creative. Update your wardrobe. And start a business. You know, try to find out a way to make a hobby you already have into a business. That's what Spirit is saying. I cussed someone out yesterday because a friend was not there with me when I wanted her. I got my back. Thanks, Lamarr. Also, I've been creative lately. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm a Libra moon, so like I've been trying to do the same thing. Like everything I pretty much just said is what I'm going through as well as the Libra moon. So, all right, Sagittarius. Although I'm not reading, like I don't know how. Okay, so it's really weird. Even though I'm a Libra moon, like I'm not like I'm just reading the cards. I'm not reading as if it's like my life, but it's like still accurate to my life. It's ridiculous. Anyway, okay, so here we have for my Sagittariuses, we have the Four of Swords showing up in your first house. So there's something here, Sagittarius, is that you could be waiting for something to come through before you make a decision, or you're considering something, you're considering a decision to make, but you're concerned about how people will see you, or you're concerned about like how it will affect you moving forward. So I don't know why I pick up like OnlyFans. Like, you know how like OnlyFans is a big thing right now and a lot of people are out of work, so people are going on OnlyFans. But it's like also you have to think of, well, how is that going to affect me moving forward if I want to move from OnlyFans into like a more professional career? It's like something like that, where it's like if I do this, but maybe in the future I want to do this, how will me doing this now affect me in the future? That's what I'm feeling. But Spirit is saying kind of take a chance here. Focus on money at this time, especially if you're losing money, Sagittarius. All right, that's what I'm feeling you need to do. But also, like, be careful of seedy ways of making money because it could come back to bite you in the ass down the line. All right, that's what I feel. It may not be this month, it may not be next month, it may be in like 8 months or 8 weeks, but there's something where it's like, if you do seedy practices, you know, in terms of making money, be careful. But I see a lot of money around you all. I see a lot of money around my Sagittarius. The Sagittarius are like, where there's a will, there's a way this month, bitch. Like, you know, like, if I, you know, I don't know, like, maybe you are, like, losing out on money in some way, shape, or form, and it's like, you know what? I lost my job, they cut back my hours or something like that, so I'm going to get online and start reading tarot, or I'm going to get online and start selling masks or something like that. It's like you just kind of take something and you jump into it, and it's like you roll with it. That's what I feel. I think it's going to do you quite well, but it's like, I don't know, Sagittarius. It's weird because I feel like, I'm not saying all of you could get into something seedy, but it's like you jump into something and then something out of the blue comes back around, possibly from your past, and it's like, okay, we need you here, but your focus has been over here for like the last few days or weeks or something like that. So it's like, Spirit is saying, be mindful of your future, plan for your future. Like, it's okay to be for now, but also be mindful of your future and think of the long term. All right, because I feel like May in 2020, there's something where you're thinking of the now, Sagittarius, which is okay to do because maybe you have to think of the now for whatever reason, but also be mindful of the long-term repercussions or your long-term future. That's what I'm feeling. But I think overall you'll be okay. Yeah, OnlyFans is a good platform, and you can pretty much use it for anything creative. Patreon is too much to monitor. That's what I was like. People wanted me to get a Patreon, Zuri, and I was like, I don't think I would like Patreon. That's why I moved over to Vimeo. And I'm not gonna lie, as a Sagittarius, Mars, and Mercury myself, I've thought about OnlyFans, but I am like the type of person where I'm like, what if I want to, like, I don't know, like, create my psychic business into like something bigger, and like my OnlyFans pictures comes back around, and it's like, but I don't know, maybe you don't have to be naked on OnlyFans. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm just saying, Sagittarius, just think, all right? You better think. All right. Capricorn is next. Let's get into Capricorn for May 2020. What's in store for Capricorn for May 2020? Oh, perfect. It's 4 o'clock, so we're not too far off. I'm really hungry, though. I need to eat something. All right, what's in store for Capricorn? We have 3 more zodiac signs, and then we'll be done with this list. Capricorn for May 2020. Okay, so your 6 of Wands comes out in your first house. Interesting. Some of you have been feeling very defensive. Some of you have been feeling like, I feel like some Capricorns have been feeling like you've been taking stock of the people around you, and it's almost like you're not blaming them for everything going on in your life, but you're like, it's like Capricorns are like, I've been doing so much, and I've been trying to manifest this one thing for so long. Why the fuck has it not manifested yet? And it's like you're kind of like looking at the people around you or the circumstances around you as like, maybe it's them, maybe it's that, maybe I need to stop hanging out with them, or maybe I need to stop doing that. So it's like, I feel like you're kind of in the right direction when it comes to that. But be mindful of like assuming, because I feel like you could assume maybe that someone in your life has like ill intentions towards you, but they actually don't, and you could sabotage a relationship, or you could end up sabotaging something. So be careful with that in May 2020. But I also see some of you like could like, you need to get out more, Capricorn. Yeah, OnlyFans has a bad reputation because it's used by a lot of NSFW models. However, it is not solely meant for that. Okay, like that makes sense, because I was thinking about OnlyFans, but I was like, I don't know if I want to get naked on camera. Like, I don't know. Anyway, Capricorns, there's something where it's like you need to get out more. You need to get out more. Yeah, I totally need to get out more. Yeah, it's like you need to get out more. So I feel like maybe in May you get out more, like you meet up with some friends or something like that. But it's like you kind of have this thing, Capricorn, where it's like, am I having too much fun? Like if I have too much fun, does that mean something bad's gonna happen next? Like, you know, it's like you need to just get out and enjoy yourself. Try not to think too much, Capricorns. Like part of your issue is like you're thinking too much. You're thinking too much. So find fun where you can. Fairway Tree says we're still in lockdown in the UK. So if you're still in lockdown, you need to find ways of having fun outside the house. If you have a backyard, go out in the backyard. I don't know, you know, invite people over. Maybe, you know, have them climb over the fence or something like that. I don't know. But Capricorns, it's like you need to be creative because some of you have been really like constricted in your thoughts and in your creativity and thinking outside the box. All right. Like, so there's something going on with that. Also, your emotions have been all over the place lately, Capricorn. So I feel like you kind of need to, in May 2020, my Capricorns need to let their hair down and not be so serious. Capricorns, you've been really serious lately. And it makes sense, like, we need to be serious. You know, it's a serious time in the world, but it's like at the same time, you've been like, you've been so serious to the point that it's like you've kind of made yourself crazy a little bit. That's what I'm seeing. Like, you've kind of made yourself crazy, to be honest with you. So it's like, let your hair down, Capricorn, in May 2020. Have fun. Like, be goofy. You know, make a TikTok. I just downloaded TikTok today on my phone. I'm going to try to make that later today. So I'm like, maybe that'll be my May thing as a Capricorn sun. I don't know. But it's like, Capricorn, you guys need to just go out and have fun and be goofy. Like, not take life so seriously. Because actually you're taking everything so seriously, which is blocking some things from coming in. That's what I feel. Let loose a little bit. Let the energies flow. Flow with the energy, Capricorn. That's what I feel. All right, Scorpio's next for May 2020. What's in store for Scorpio for May 2020? Yeah, thinking too much sounds like me. My hermit-itis is on a whole nother level. I think way too much and I'm way too sedentary. Exactly. I'm going to take that as an order to have fun. Have fun, Fairway Tree. Yeah, definitely. I did get TikTok, Zuri. I had a friend suggest that I make a TikTok. I got like a mini reading, and like I didn't even ask about TikTok, but they were like, "You should make a TikTok." So I was like, "Okay, that's a sign that I need to make a TikTok." So I'm gonna see how that goes. Like that's me letting my hair down a little bit. Because earlier I would have been like, fuck TikTok. Like, what is a TikTok? But now I'm like, okay, let's see what this is about. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe I'll meet new people. I don't know. Anyway, what's in store for Scorpio for May 2020? All right. Here we have the Lover's card coming out for my Scorpios. Interesting. So there's could be some possible love around my Scorpios, but I feel like it is love, but it could be in the love in the form of either like someone else, like you loving someone else loving you, but it also could be self-love, Scorpio. That's what I'm feeling is actually like self-love. No. Yeah. Sorry, my cat's being annoying. But it feels like self-love, Scorpio. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like more so self-love. Is it the same name as your Instagram? Yeah, it'll probably be the same name as my Instagram, my TikTok. Also, like you're more like conscious of like the people you spread your love to. There's something, Scorpio, where like you've kind of had this mentality where it's like you've tried to like, not everyone, but it's almost like you tried to force people to love you. Like, love me, love me, love me. Why don't you love me? Like, why does this person love me when you have so much other love around you? And Spirit is like, bitch, love yourself. Like, you need to focus on loving yourself. That's what I'm feeling. Like, that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. That's why you've been feeling like this lack of love. Because it's like you don't have the love for yourself that you need to have, Scorpio. That's literally what the issue is. That's what I'm feeling. Love yourself, Scorpio. All right. And in loving yourself, like, people are going to be so attracted to you. Your energy feels like very silky. Like, you know, the texture of silk. Like for May 2020, at least, it feels very silky. It feels very like I don't know, like a good texture, like fabric, like that you just want to touch, like cashmere or something like that, and wrap around you. That's how people are going to see you in 2020 or in May 2020. And it's like, it's interesting because it's like when you pull away from people and you focus on yourself, that's when the milk, like, it brings all the boys to the yard. That's what I'm feeling. Or the milkshake. I'm sorry, not the milk. That was weird. All right, here we have the Justice card here. So I feel like there needs to be a balance of give and take here, Scorpio. Some of you could have a legal situation that comes out of nowhere. And it may not be like an extreme legal situation. It could be someone like, you know how sometimes PayPal like will like allow people to dispute payments, like it could be something like that where it's like something is like really minuscule, but other than that, I feel like it's a month of you like learning to love yourself and learning to balance your time between like time with self and time with others. That's what I feel. And also healing, because a lot of you have been like trying to like get certain people to love you or like you or focus on you, that it's just like, it's almost like you've been trying to fit a puzzle piece in the wrong spot. It's like, that's not how it works, Scorpio. Does that make sense? Aquarius is next and last is Leo. What's next for Aquarius? What's in store for Aquarius for May 2020? What's in store for Aquarius? You can tell I have to blow my nose, right? What's in store for Aquarius for May 2020? The Hermit. So Aquarius, have you been kind of shut in, a recluse lately, Aquarius? Could it be due to maybe things falling apart in your life, unexpected events or occurrences happening in your life? Could be due to Uranus and Taurus currently. Remember, Taurus is the second house, which was our money, our career, and things like that. So you actually could be, as well, speaking of money, you could be restricted due to your money, due to your finances. So it's like maybe due to this coronavirus, for example, like you had to be more budget friendly or something like that. So usually before the corona, you would go out and get a beer every Friday and Saturday. Now it's like I can only go out every other Friday or Saturday. And not even Friday and Saturday. It's either Friday or Saturday. That's what I'm feeling. Something could be going on with money. Something could be going on with your sense of freedom. All right. Something could be going on with like, I can't do the things I used to do, or I can't do the things I want to do, and it's frustrating the fuck out of me. That's what I'm feeling. But it's like Spirit is also saying like, hold on for a breakthrough. Because there is a breakthrough coming. But I feel like it's almost like you find a new way to entertain yourself, or you find a new way or a new sense of direction overall. So it's like, it's my freedom. I can't go out. It's bothering me. Exactly. It's like, yeah, exactly. Temperance. So how do I say this? It's like, I don't know. Maybe you've been used to like going out with your friends every weekend, and obviously restaurants are closed and stuff like that, so you can't go out. So maybe it's like, you know what? Why don't I invite, you know, so-and-so over, or I don't know, maybe you're on lockdown. Why don't I have why don't I cook dinner? Why don't I call Susie and have her cook dinner? Why don't we just cook dinner together on FaceTime and eat together? Like something like that. It's like, it's not the same thing, but it's like, it'll work for now kind of thing. Like, it's like where there's a will, there's a way. So I feel like a lot of you have been feeling like shut-ins. A lot of you have been feeling like very reclusive. But it's like, I feel you coming out of this energy of being depressed, but it feels like depression due to outside circumstances, or sadness, or like just like feeling restricted due to outside circumstances. It's like you come out of this and you find different ways of getting past certain blockages. That's what I'm feeling. The restrictions have been eased a little. Exactly. This sounds like one of my friends right now. We had a heart-to-heart on the phone last night, and while it was therapeutic, this stands true for her. Yes. Or a group live chat. That would be really cute. It's because I recently moved back home from college, and I hate being with my parents for too long. It's the quarantine. I totally understand that. And it's always weird when you first get back from college. Like, yeah. Lastly is Leo. What's in store for Leo for May 2020? And then we're going to do the donations. And then I'm going to get off because I have some clients to get to. So lastly, what's in store for Leo for May 2020? Remember you all to timestamp this video if you can when I get off live because I'm not going to have time to do it. I'm really not. I have readings to do and then I have content to upload. So, and food to eat. I'm hungry. What's in store for Leo for May 2020? Yes, I feel that deeply. That is clever. Yes. What's in store for Leo for May 2020? Celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Okay, so there could be a celebration here, Leo, that comes either in May that you've already known about. It also could be like a graduation of some sort. But it's like there's a celebration in May that like normally would be a very grand celebration with, a lot of people, but obviously maybe you can't do that in May. We'll have to see how it goes. But it's like there's some sort of celebration in May that it's actually the quaintness of it. It's actually the small gathering of it all that like makes it more special. So it's like something about Leos where like you can't normally live your lavish, grand life that you usually live. Where you do what you want and you can call up your friend or your cousin or whoever and be like, girl, or dude, let's go to the store. Let's go to the gun range or something like that. I don't know. I don't know why I just picked up that. But it's like you need to kind of learn the benefit of small, intimate gatherings or small, intimate moments. That's what I'm feeling. It could involve possibly like a male figure, a father figure, something like that. I get the Emperor. Also, there could be some sort of surprise as well. Either that you are giving you're giving someone a surprise, or someone is surprising you. Like it could be a male surprising you at this time. Because I actually feel like my Leos have been very focused on other people, very focused on themselves, very focused on staying afloat and keeping their head above water. But it's like there's just something about Leos where you haven't been your normal self. And the people around you are noticing that. And it's kind of like they want to bring life back into you by celebrating you or like surprising you with something. Maybe this is your partner who does this for you. But it's like, I feel like whatever it is that comes in May 2020 for my Leos, it changes your perception. It's like, you know what? I've kind of been on autopilot for a while, or I've kind of been so focused on keeping my head afloat that I haven't been able to enjoy the ocean itself, or I haven't been able to like see the fact that like my head's been afloat, so why don't I like float to shore? I don't know, it's something like that. It's like you're kind of you've been narrow-minded for a while, Leo. That's what I'm feeling. But I feel like you're coming out of that period and you're starting to see the vastness of what's ahead of you for what it is. I hope that makes sense. So it's like, yeah, maybe you've been restricted, in certain ways. And yeah, maybe you've been forced to stay home, but like, look at the vastness of that. Like, you could start a business. You could catch up with your favorite TV show, or, look at a new TV show. Find a documentary you like. Maybe that will inspire you to create a business or inspire you to make your own documentary. It's like you kind of like need to use that, tap into your inner child. Because you're ruled by the sun rules our inner child, our creativity. Tap into that creativity and let your imagination run wild. Redecorate your home. Update your wardrobe, or take the wardrobe you already have and do something different to it. I remember when I was young, I actually cut holes into one of my mom's favorite shirts, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna update it and make it look cuter. She didn't like that. However, it's like maybe like you take a sweater in your closet, you know, and you cut the sleeves off of it to make it a short sleeve sweater. I don't know. It's like, let your imagination run wild. And even if it turns to shit, you can still figure out a way to like make it work. That's what I feel. Did that make any sort of sense to anyone out there? That was my readings for all the zodiac signs for May 2020. So let's get into the questions that the people have for us. So I think 2 people donated so far. I'm going to have to get off soon because I have a client literally in like 10 minutes. But thank you, Guy or Janie and Esther, for donating. Give me a second to go blow my nose, though. I'll be right back. Leo Moon, I want to set up an ancestor altar about this quarantine. You can like make an ancestor altar with like what you have already. Yeah, May is graduation month, and I can't wait to finish out these classes this summer. College will make you cry, and I'm just going to take it slow this fall. College will definitely make you cry. So I don't know if Janie has a question. So Janie, if you have a question, put your question in the chat. But for now, we're going to get into Esther's questions really quickly. Thanks for the awesome personal reading. Could you elaborate on what my employer's plan is to take me to task even after I quit? I'm helping with an investigation of their neglect of patients, but I want to leave the company in peace. Can Spirit elaborate on what Esther's employer's plans are to take her to task, possibly? How did you guys like those live readings for the zodiac signs for May 2020? Would you guys want this to be like a mainstay, like, because I don't think I can go back to doing like the monthly readings one by one. It's just too much, like when I'm getting too busy. But I wouldn't mind doing this like once a month or something like that. You're welcome. Thank you for the reading. You're welcome. I feel like they're gonna like they could mess with your money, Esther. I feel like they're gonna mess with your money in some way, shape, or form. Everyone needs clarity. Yes, yes. Okay, everyone's saying yes, make it a mainstay. I don't know, I feel like they're gonna like mess with your money in some way, shape, or form. So it feels like to me like I don't know, you know how people like punch out on their time cards? It's like, okay, you clock in at 8 o'clock and you clock out at, I don't know, 5 o'clock. And it's like, I feel like they're gonna do something where they're gonna try and make it seem like you didn't clock in or you didn't clock out or you took too much time. Like they're gonna do something like that where they're gonna like, I don't know if you would file for unemployment, but it's like even that they would try to like mess with you with, I feel like. So I feel like they're going to try like and affect your money. That's what I feel. So like if you have a severance package or something like that, or if you do the even bonuses that you haven't gotten yet, I feel like they're going to find some sort of way where it's like, oh, well, you know, you didn't finish out your term, or, you know, we look back at your log and you didn't clock in on these dates, so you're actually not, you know, qualified for your bonuses, or you're not qualified for this. That's what I feel. So if anything, I would say make sure you get all what you're owed before you leave, because I feel like and you trying to get it after you leave is going to be a hassle. These pants are so cheap. They're like, I got them at the thrift store though, so I'm not surprised. But that's what I feel like. Does that make sense? I like the Zodiac monthlies the way you did it here. Thank you. I think it would help you maintain your energy if you combine the Zodiac monthlies with the donation readings. That's actually a good idea. I think so. Thank you. I'm cooking now, so my hands are full. You're welcome. Does that make sense, Esther? So I feel like they're gonna try to fuck with your money. So I feel like any bonuses, any severance packages, stuff like that, you want to make sure that you like either get it before you leave, or like once you leave, you know that you're gonna get it. Because if there's like anything that you're not missing or paying attention to, trying to get it after the fact is going to be like a hassle. That's what I feel. When I quit for school, I should be able to cash out a few thousand of unused vacation time. See? Will my employer let me cash out the full amount required by California law? Will Esther's employer let Esther cash out the full amount of her vacation time required by law? Will Esther's employer let her cash out the full amount of her unused vacation time that's required by California law? I love your energy, Lamarr. Thank you, Brenjanae. I appreciate that. I love being on here. Here he goes. He's so annoying. Don't you hate guys who like act real shady towards you, but then they want to be all in your business after the fact? I have a neighbor like that. It's like, girl, if you don't get out of my face, I blocked your number and everything, honey. I just don't like them anymore. Anyway, let's get into Esther's last question. Will they let her cash out the full amount? I don't know if they're gonna let. I feel like it's gonna be a hassle. I feel like it's gonna be a hassle. I feel like they're gonna like make it hard for you to like take the full amount. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they're gonna like mess with your money. And it may even be like a loophole where it's like, well, since you didn't take your vacation time, a year, I don't know, or it's like there could be some loophole that they use as well to not like give you the full amount or something like that. Yeah. So I don't know. It's like kind of weird. I feel like they're going to kind of be like annoying about it. That's what I'm feeling. You may possibly have to take them to court for it. But that's kind of what they want too. They're like, I feel like they know like that you're a part of what's going on, and they're trying to make your life a living hell because of it. But I feel like they know that if they fired you, like obviously that would give you more ammunition to like move forward with what you're doing right now. But at the same time, it's like also if they fired you, you would be up for unemployment, and you could possibly take them to court, and it would look good on them. So it's like they don't want to fire you. They kind of want you to quit. That's what I'm seeing. So I feel like, will they like give you your unused time? They're gonna make it hard for you. That's what I see. Especially a man, because I keep saying a man or like men. Does that make sense? All right, you guys. Do you guys have any last minute questions you want to ask before I leave? Because I don't know if I'll be getting back on live tonight, to be honest. I may go live tomorrow, but if you guys have any last minute questions, send your payment to my PayPal. I also do accept Cash App. Thank you, Zuri. My Cash App is $Lamarr Townsend. But this has been really, really fun. I think this may be a mainstay on my YouTube, you guys, because this was really fun. This was quick. This was like very painless. I didn't have to like do a 30-minute, 20-minute reading for one sign. So I like this. I feel like they're going to break up soon. I don't know why I just got that. I'm talking about the guy that kind of walked by. I probably shouldn't say that out loud. That's not nice to say. Hi, Brittany. Thank you for your donation. Please ask your question. Yeah, it makes total sense. The men in management have been among the worst. That's what I feel. You're welcome, Energy Maven. I probably shouldn't say that out loud because my windows are open, but who gives a fuck, honestly? Thank you, Jordan. So are you Brittany Jordan? Is that your name? Let's go ahead and cleanse these cards. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of respect from your past reading. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, amen. Will Jordan Capri's health improve? Will Jordan Capri's health improve? That sage is burning up a storm, honey. Will Jordan Capri's health improve? Can you guys see this? All right. Will Jordan Capri's health improve? Let's see. I feel like part of your issues is indulging. So, I mean, it's okay to indulge, in whatever, but just counteract it with, something that counteracts the indulgence. For example, if it's food, just make sure you drink water, or add some greenery, a side salad or fruit to whatever it is that you're indulging in. If it's drinking, make sure you drink water, right? So I don't know what it is. I'm just saying. Is it going to improve, though? I feel like there's some change you need to make. It's like a change you need to make, but you have not made yet. So I see it's kind of stalling and stagnating until you're ready to make some sort of lifestyle change. Does that make sense, Jordan? Is it hot in Virginia? Kind of. It says it's 55 degrees outside. But when I walked to the store this morning, I was wearing a jacket, like a wool jacket, and I had to take it off. I don't know why I did that. It always does that. It's this freaking mouse. If I push it the wrong way, it kicks me off. All right, whatever. But that's what I'm feeling, Jordan. I feel like there's some sort of lifestyle change that needs to happen here. I think it involves your eating habits. I also think it involves not dieting, but needing to just be more active. Definitely need to cut out meat and dairy out of my diet. That's what I'm feeling. So I feel like you need to make some sort of lifestyle change. Because I just see it kind of stalling or plateauing. I don't necessarily see it getting worse, but it's until you're ready to make this change, and start small. Maybe you just add salads. For me, since I can't go to the gym lately, I've been trying to eat a salad every day. Because it's just start small, and gradually build up to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. But I feel like I get the number 11, so it could be 11 weeks, 11 days, 11 months. By then, I feel like you'll start to make, slow changes towards the desire you want when it comes to your health. I think it's going to be a slow change. I don't think it's going to be overnight for you, Jordan. Does that make sense? But I feel like 11 weeks from now or 11 months from now, you'll be in a better place in terms of your health than you are now. That's what I feel. Lamarr, what you say in the confines of your own home would not be a problem if people were not trying to peep into your business to begin with. If they were, well, too bad for being extra nosy. Exactly. Stay out of my business, honey. I told you I had to get a neighbor together the other day because she was just all in my business, Not the other day, but a while ago. I did a story time about that. You guys know that. I've been getting so much weight since this Rona. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm trying to like be very conscious of what I eat. Like, making sure I eat at least a salad either every day or every other day. You know, because it's like that's important. Like, part of it is being active, but one of the main ways to maintain your health and also to lose weight is actually to just change your lifestyle in terms of your eating. Start small by eating, like adding a salad with your meal, a side salad. It doesn't have to be like a big salad. Maybe like just a side salad with some lettuce and a few other, maybe, you know, vegetables, fruits, some cheese, you know, a little bit of, you know, maybe lean protein and some dressing, you know. That's like the key. You're welcome, Jordan. Whenever I become tipsy, emotionally, chocolate. Oh, I love chocolate. I actually haven't had a sweet tooth lately. I've been having like a savory tooth. Like, I like savory foods. Like, that's what I've been craving lately. So I don't know what that's about. The other day I ordered Taco Bell and it was like $6.99 for delivery. But it was just so savory. I was like, I needed this in my life. I got the bean tacos, the soft bean tacos, which aren't really so good the day after, but I put some hot sauce with them and they were really good. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to get off because I have a client reading to do. It has been really fun. And I have to go do a reading for a client, and I have to do a tarot class in like an hour and a half. So I'm trying to eat in between then. So I love you guys. Going out on a trail is my main release to relax and calm down. But nope, not with this corona. I will survive. I will survive. Mm-hmm. By the way, you guys, have you guys heard of African chewing sticks? Have you guys heard of these before? They're actually really good. I mean, I don't want to put my teeth all on the camera, but they like help to like make your teeth really white. And apparently they're just as good as brushing your teeth. Like, they're actually like look into them. They're actually, you just chew on the stick and you can brush your like you fray the end of the stick and you brush your teeth and your gums with the frayed end. And it has licorice in it and like all these like nutrients in it. It's actually really cool. I got it from an organic grocery store. So that's my spiel for today. I think I have to go. I love you all. Thank you for listening and watching. New content will be posted later today. And remember to become a member of my YouTube channel. Hit the join button so you can get exclusive content that I don't post for the public. Also, make sure you check out my Vimeo, where I also post exclusive content as well. If you want a personal reading, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com, to purchase your reading or schedule a reading with me. Also, check out my, or text me or call me at 703-791-9162. They use those in Asia as well. Yeah, the chewing sticks, exactly. What's the name again? They're called chewing sticks. So, like, I think they're called Ayurvedic chewing sticks or African chewing sticks. Ayurvedic. Oh, how do you spell it? I don't even know how to spell it. Ayurvedic chewing sticks. I just put it in the chat. All right, you guys, I love you all. I'll see you on the next live. It's been really fun, but I have to go. Until next time, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll see you all next month. This was really fun. So May 2020, remember to put timestamps if you can. And I'll see you all on the next one. Love and light, and have a great month. Make sure you subscribe if you're new as well. Love you all. Mm-mm-mm, 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 mm-mm-mm.